Okay, I'm about to react to a video. Where's my screen at? There we go. I got my hand on the motherfucking trigger. When I smell like the abyss. That's what I'm looking for. And it's depths. I feel like I'm the one that's doing dope. Can't keep a steady hand because I'm nervous. Every Sunday morning I'm in service. Oh, you know what you need? It looks like an air conditioner, but you want to hit right down the fans. But yet, still, it's hard for me to feel happy.
If you fell into a black hole, the gravitational pull would stretch you out in a process. You'd be crushed by the immense gravity, merging with the singularity at the black hole's center, lost forever in its depths. If you get trapped underwater, your body will eventually use the last of the oxygen in your blood. But after about a minute, your chest tightens, and the gasp reflex forces you to inhale. Water rushes into your lungs, choking you instantly. Your body thrashes, trying to reach the surface. But within seconds, your brain starts shutting down. Then your body stops fighting, and you'll feel at peace as you black out. And after just a few minutes without air, your brain suffers severe damage, until you eventually dissolve into the deep, your body weightless in the abyss. If you get trapped underwater, the tank flew across. If you get trapped, if you pulled out, he milked sick people. He tried to, when a fire, as they used, the vat was filled with a strange greasy substance, along with human bones and a gold ring. Now, the owner told the police that his wife had run away, but when they searched the basement of his sausage factory, they discovered that he had boiled her body in caustic chemicals and dissolved nearly all of her remains. People believed that he had been planning to turn the rest of her into sausage. He was immediately taken to court, where he was sentenced to life in prison. The vet.
Yes, you go live in this day and age. Sorry, bitch. Ha ha. Sorry, nigga.
If you die in a lake, your body will initially sink because it's denser than water. But as bacteria begins to decompose your tissues, they produce. Well, if you die, these gases accumulate and cause the body to bloat, making it buoyant. Eventually, the body will float to the surface due to this gas buildup. And if left undisturbed, the body will stay afloat until the gases escape, which may cause it to sink again. If you die in a lake...
Well, first time using my...
This is the transformation that occurs to a corpse inside a coffin. After a person dies and is buried underground, the changes in the body are far more horrific than you might imagine. When the heart stops beating, the lungs cease to breathe, and the brain stops functioning, it means that you have permanently left this noisy, earthly world.
Married couples were allowed to physically fight with each other to resolve their disagreements. To ensure an even match, the husband was placed in a waist-deep hole with one arm tied behind his back, while the wife was free to move. Welded a sack filled with rocks. This form of trial by combat was meant to give both spouses a fair chance. Married couples were allowed to physically fight with each other to resolve their disagreements. He slipped out of handcuffs using chapstick. The police left him alone in the interrogation room, cuffed to a heavy metal rail. But what they didn't know was that in his pocket, he had a tube of lip balm and insecticide.
Real ticket. Did you know when you're about to die, your life actually flashes before your eyes? This phenomenon was observed when an 87-year-old patient undergoing a brain scan for epilepsy unexpectedly suffered a fatal heart attack. Remarkably, the brain scan continued after his heart stopped, capturing changes in brainwave patterns. The results showed a surge in gamma waves, which are linked to memory recall, causing him to relive the best moments of his life in 30 seconds. Did you know
a man pretended to be blind for 8 years to claim disability benefits? He had an eye condition requiring glasses, but his vision was perfectly fine. His genius plan fell apart when a neighbor, who believed he was blind, saw him confidently driving a car. The neighbor reported him to the police, who later found videos of him behind the wheel, cheerfully commenting on the scenery like a wannabe YouTube vlogger. He admitted to faking blindness just to pocket the money, claiming it was an easy way to get by without working. A man pretended to be blind for 8.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if you poured hot molten aluminum into an ant colony with millions of...
This ship was found without any crew members in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. This is a story.
What's key? His father was a truck driver his whole life, and when he passed, his only wish was to...
And then if you don't ask her, she's so fucking mad at him. So, and then she'll say something like, what are we gonna do about this track? Oh my God, it looks like this.
Yeah, that's where Doug remains. Rehab reminds me of
Tradition,